Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Tuesday, December 9th meeting of the Pine Bluffs Town Council. Will everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item is the agenda.
I move to amend the agenda to add the building permit for 315 Main as new business item number 3 and the Helena real estate agreement to new business item 4.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to amend the agenda to include a new business item number 3, a building permit, and item number 4, a real estate contract with Helena. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the amended agenda.
I move to approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the agenda as amended. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. On to new business. Item number 1 under new business is review and approve proposal from RL Banks and Associate. The proposal is to provide a quiet zone consulting for the new railroad crossing.
I move to approve the proposal for RL Banks and Associates.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the consulting proposal from RL Banks and Associates. Any discussion? So I just had one question because I don't remember reading it. What's their timeline in their proposal? I don't remember seeing a timeline.
I don't think they
I don't think
have one.
State in
Okay.
the, and I'm not sure if the end
Oh.
was provided with,
It says
81 days.
81 days from
Okay.
the notice to proceed, I see.
Okay. Very good. Any other discussion?
And just to confirm, Kim, I think Dave asked that in the last meeting, but we have money in the budget for it.
We do if we stick to the not to exceed budget of $5,000. If there's going to be anything after that, then we would really have to discuss that further.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2 under new business is ordinance 2026-01, an ordinance amending the Town of Pine Bluffs, Wyoming Code of Ordinances, Chapter 20 entitled Zoning and providing for an effective date. This is on the first reading.
I move to approve ordinance 2026-01 on the first reading.
Second it.
It's been moved and seconded to approve ordinance 2026-01 on the first reading. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. I don't have that in front of me. I didn't write it all down, but item number 3 is the building permit for, say, the
315 Main.
315 Main. I guess we have people here representing that permit.
Yes.
Now would be a good time if you'd like to come up and just say your name and talk about the permit.
My name's Wyatt Wilson. I own Wilson Construction, Inc. And this is my partner, Tim Forbes. We just wanna buy it, knock it down, and build some nice townhomes. We talked about it a few years ago. You weren't here on the last meeting, but
Sure.
it has become more solidified, and we're ready to proceed in earnest.
Okay. Any questions for them?
Just out of curiosity, did you decide on a basement or not?
No, we're still kind of throwing that one around.
Okay.
Just, boils all down to budget.
Yeah, fair.
So what's the elevation? These are 2 9-foot floors or?
2 9-foot floors, yes.
Okay.
With a 412 pitch roof, small covered porch in the front, and then just a concrete patio in the back.
Okay.
Once you have the drawings and plans all in place.
I will give them to you, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, normally I think we would like to see an elevated drawing, but in this particular case, I know it's been,
Yeah.
I think it's something we would all like to see happen, and so
Okay.
we have the footprint, and I guess that explains the
I
things
did
we
give you some
have to have.
elevations last time I was here. I don't have any of the
Probably.
copies with me because I gave them all to you.
Okay,
So-
that's
Oh,
fine.
I think so.
I just saw what we had in the permit today.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And Lauren and I did look at the current utility layout there, and we do have a water main that comes right in where the front doors of these would be down
very
4th
nice.
Street.
Great.
Yep, and we will have to replace the transformer, but we do have those in stock. We'll need to put a
Nice.
higher duty transformer there. It's just that, we just expected to work closer with Lauren to figure out placement of, the meter pits and
Right.
all the different connections and things like that, so.
Okay. And the way I understand it's set up here is you have your meter pit in a culvert or something that's in the ground, and in the sidewalk? It's not in the basement of the building?
Correct, they're
Okay,
outside. Yep,
okay.
Yep. But
seen that, actually.
we're just gonna have to look at a good location for them.
Okay.
They all have like a transponder under the lid that reads to the closest electric meter that
Okay.
provides us the readings and things like that. So just something convenient, something that isn't a tripping hazard, maybe we
Right.
can look at putting them off to the side. Again, once we kind of know the exact layout and
Right.
sidewalk.
I did
and all
contact
that.
Stiles, and they're busy with other projects and could get to mine as soon as they can, so.
Okay. We actually have, one of our other engineers that's working on our pedestrian plan is also working with Stiles
Okay,
to survey this general vicinity as part of that plan.
okay,
So I don't know if she has a date scheduled with them or not, but let's visit with that tomorrow. I'll get in touch with her and find out if she's got a date for them, and then
that sounds good, yeah,
we'll
just
tack right onto
email
their
me, yeah,
visit. Yep,
okay.
okay,
And I just usually submit a sketch to them, and they give me a plot plan, and,
right, yeah.
they look up all of the, benchmarks and everything like that, so, yeah. Okay,
So I have a question on your
yes,
submitted site plan. There was a discrepancy between the measurements and the square footage. Which is it you intend to do? I think they were listed as 20 by 30, but then they were listed as 1,600 square feet on 2 levels.
that's
So I,
probably just my typo, I apologize.
okay, just,
think I put the
it's,
square footage
but
on
it's,
unit number
it's 1,200 per unit.
It is
Right.
1,200, yeah.
Okay.
Per unit,
Sorry
and,
about that,
and
yeah.
we were working with the setbacks, trying to make sure that we were, making sure we
Met
fell
the
in line with the
setback
setbacks as close
Yeah.
as possible.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay, I was trying to do it would make a difference in terms of the length for the
yes,
setbacks, but,
absolutely,
yeah.
yeah.
And we believe we have enough parking along the city, but we're also working on another parking, proposal as well that we'll probably bring forth to the city council here, in a little while.
The
Well-
possible parking off of the alley,
Yeah. Well, I also think we already have diagonal parking
yes,
on both sides of that property, so to put diagonal parking there would be
Yeah, piece of cake.
consistent with the area, I would say, so I think that would be beneficial to doing that, but some off-street parking would sure be useful as well.
Okay.
Any other questions for them?
No, just thank you for bringing this, I guess, opportunity to the town.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, great. Well, I will hear a motion on the permit.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the building permit for
315.
315 Main. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Item number 4 under new business is the land swap contract with Helena.
I move.
Alex, would you like to add anything right now?
I think we got a full lap without falling down this time around.
I think you've sufficiently beat it to death. I don't know
Yeah.
if,
Let's just
I don't know
go
if it's
for it
still
at this point.
fair enough.
I was just curious about, the agreement does detail the acreage on the Foxtail property, but I didn't see the acreage on the parcel that Helena currently owns. What's the acreage there? Do you know, Ken?
It is maybe a tenth of an acre less
Yes.
than the Foxtail.
Yeah,
I'm doing
it is,
that off
yeah,
of memory,
yeah.
so
I was
it's
thinking
just
it was close.
barely.
Very,
yeah.
very close to the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
I move to approve the agreement for mutual conveyance of real estate.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the agreement for mutual conveyance of real estate. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Alex, do we need to have this version signed tonight?
That would be great.
Yep, okay, just want to be sure. I forgot to print that up.
Any other, on to visitor well, where are we at here? Okay, any other, visitor comments? Visitor comments? Department reports?
I have nothing.
I don't really have anything to report either.
I have nothing.
The update I have is that the word from WAM currently is that through joint appropriations, we're looking at 105 million for direct distribution, which is a decrease from the 144 the previous year. So this is putting us at like 2021 numbers for direct distribution. They say this is a jumping off point, so it looks like we'll be in the trenches fighting for that again this time. Yay.
Great. Alex?
Only this, that, congratulations, to the mayor, but we're gonna also say goodbye. I did send an email to Kim and Leanne clerk today outlining the relevant statutes and the process a little bit. I don't know if that got distributed or not, but we can make sure everybody gets a copy of those. But essentially where we are, there's a few steps there. You declare, first of all, there has to be a vacancy. Once there's a vacancy, we declare that there is a vacancy, typical government stuff. The vacancy, in the case of a mayor, the vacancy has to be filled from the governing body, unlike some vacancies. So it's gonna have to be one of the four of you. And I don't think I mean, it's gonna have to be discussed and there's gonna have to be a vote. And I think, it's probably not an executive session matter. I think it's, public's entitled to be part of that action. So it's pretty straightforward. Obviously, the fun part begins if we happen to have, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. Could only be one person that wants to take this burden, which case it'd be easy. If you have two, that raises the specter of the possibility of a tie vote. You know, I would probably recommend that a third person jump into the act, and that would solve that problem, because then those three would vote for themselves, and the leftover guy would decide who the mayor's gonna be. So, and there's always cutting the cards to see who
You
gets
forgot
high
about
card,
the fourth
and-
option where all four put their name in.
Yeah, right, and everybody votes for it. But, you know, we'll have to tread that ground when the time is right. There are some possible recourses that we could suggest, but we'll save those for a later time. So be thinking about it, and one of you lucky folks will be the next mayor. Dennis isn't here, maybe we ought to vote tonight. But speaking personally, if I may, for just a moment, Mayor Fornstrom, I have served for many, many mayors, far too many mayors, some people would say. And I don't say this lightly, but I think you're the best I've ever had the privilege of working with,
Thank you.
including the ones in Cheyenne. So,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
so you'll do well in the lousy legislature. You'll get real frustrated, and that's okay.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sir. That's all I have.
Austin?
Nothing for us.
Kim?
We don't have a whole lot other than just continuing to work through the audits, and we just want to remind you all that we have our town employee luncheon on Friday the 19th at noon. If you would like to join us, we'd love for you to be there.
Great. Next on the agenda is the announcements and meetings.
The next regular town council meeting is scheduled for Monday, December 22nd at 6 p.m. unless you don't see the need for a meeting, a second meeting during this month. I have prepared all of the payables for the month except for a couple of them that haven't come in yet. So if they haven't come in yet, then presumably they would be fine to pay at the first meeting in January. Or if it's acceptable, if I can send the consideration of claims out for an email vote, we could do that as well. We would be looking at a couple of regularly scheduled, such as our Black Hills natural gas bill.
Yeah, we can visit about how you want to manage that.
Right.
And I don't know what the timeline is for Mayor Fornstrom's departure, but in the interim, the Mayor Pro Tem is authorized to sign
Okay,
checks and stuff.
okay.
And there's no deadline either, so this is a tough time of the year to get everybody together in one room and work on those things. And so I don't think there's a crisis, a time crisis at all. I think we just, forge ahead and do business.
So what we need to decide is if there's any other business besides these,
So I guess I
few
would
bills.
ask, right, I would ask that then that the permission to add the mayor pro tem, not just in this instance, but moving into the future, that we have the mayor pro tem as another signatory on our checking accounts. And that is something you would have to vote on.
She's not on there now.
Currently is not on there.
Okay, yeah, we
It
need
is
to do
something we
that.
need to vote on, because it has to be in the minutes for me to provide to both banks to add to the signatories.
so can we amend this
Um,
to take a vote or no?
Yeah, I think we need to take that vote. The
Okay.
banks make you do that?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Since when are they writing the laws for municipal corporations?
It's like everything, like,
Yeah, every time we have an election for a new mayor, or if we have a new person appointed to one of the check signing positions, we need to have that in the meeting minutes, that
We
it's
might
been
have to
approved.
visit with them someday, but now is not the time.
Right, yeah.
even the Trail Days Board had that.
So I will hear a motion to approve the mayor pro tem being added as a signator on our bank accounts.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and second to approve the mayor pro tem on our, as a signatory on our bank accounts. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. So, we got that out of the way. Now we're down to any other need for new business for another meeting.
Sure. I know that we've passed reading one, and I think that we, of the ordinance change, but, I think that it still bears time, needs time for further review. And just because of kind of the potential changes in administration, that's the only thing that's out there. Do you think we would be ready for a reading two by December 22nd? If not, then we could do reading two at the first meeting in January. I know that as far as legal review goes, I know that Alex has a court case that he's going to be busy working on, and
If I can make a suggestion, I think it's more critical that we get it right than we get it done expediently.
yes.
And so I would suggest that, given all the parameters, that having it on the 22nd, I mean, whether we need the meeting or not, having the second reading on the 22nd is not critical, but
I agree.
obviously,
Absolutely. But with that said, I do believe that at some point before the end of the month, there will be a call for either that meeting or a special meeting. So we can play it by ear and let the public know, as we know, on when that meeting will be.
Just to be clear for the mayor thing, the special meeting?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Yep.
Making sure.
Yep. And that special meeting would be in place to formally declare the vacancy and,
I'm here, so I'm available whenever the need arises if we don't do the
Okay.
22nd.
okay, well, I guess it's your guys' pleasure, whatever. If you want to keep the regularly scheduled meeting date and
will you
plan
be
on
in
it.
town on the 22nd?
I sure hope so.
Okay.
Do you know when your schedule is for when you officially?
Monday, probably,
Oh, okay. Okay.
likely. So,
Should be.
why don't we just leave the regularly scheduled meeting?
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I think it still holds true that if you're not prepared to have a second reading, then,
Yep.
and if you are, great. What-
Yeah. I
Did
do
you have a
notes on it,
comment?
By the way, for you.
Be
Oh, what?
Or, notes for the
Oh.
ordinance that we passed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good, thanks.
Ally will be gone that day, so
On which day?
on the 22nd, she
22nd.
will not be here. You're gonna have to find a meeting that everyone can be present, so.
Well, when are you back?
The Monday after, so the 29th, I'm back.
Okay, when do you leave?
Saturday.
Okay, too soon.
Yeah, not this Saturday, but the Saturday before that, so the 20th, I think.
When does Dennis get back?
14th, right?
Is it,
13th or 14th,
so this coming weekend?
So,
yeah.
Or maybe next week sometime then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out of commission for a week.
Yep.
They tell me
I can-
Lincoln is wonderful this time of year.
Where?
Lincoln, Nebraska, federal court,
So-
whole week.
Well, I don't want to make this decision for you, but, and I'm not going to. I just think I think we put a mechanism in place to stretch it, if you want to stretch it to a time that works for everyone, but that's certainly can be a round robin to, but if what you were going to accomplish on the 22nd was this, that doesn't sound possible.
Was
And what we were going
a
to-
vote?
Yeah.
We
and-
won't be ready procedurally for a vote until after the holidays.
Okay, so I don't know what we're
so the,
discussing.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
We will not be
I think
ready
that
for
makes sense.
Yeah, no.
procedural vote.
Yeah.
So really, the only thing that we will be doing is holding a special meeting or the regularly scheduled meeting to specify, to declare officially that there is a vacancy.
Okay, then let's keep the December 22nd meeting as scheduled. If
Okay.
it's a 10-minute meeting, I guess
Okay,
it's a 10-minute meeting, but it's already on the schedule.
got it.
How does that sound?
That sounds great.
If you,
And then,
if you decide to change that, that's entirely up to you. If you want a special meeting to announce that, that's at a time that accomplishes that, that's easier in your schedule. Actually, I do think that's better.
what?
To schedule it at a time that's more convenient because we're talking about a 5-minute meeting, right?
Sure.
That would be my suggestion, but once again, that you could have that meeting at 4:30 in the afternoon. There's no decision point, there's no
No,
debate.
we just need to, like I said, get that official declaration done. And then Alex and I are gonna continue to work through the proper procedure that you will all follow. It's not a common procedure, so the answers are not just all laid out there in bold letters for us. So with everything else we have going on between the two of us, we would appreciate some time to work through that proper procedure, so that we're representing the community
So,
properly.
go ahead. Anybody
I'm
else?
just saying that.
So let's get some clarification about the meeting.
Yep.
Now we've talked around it and I've
So what
suggested
works
things
for
that I
you all?
don't think are necessarily matter, so if you need to call a special meeting that's at a more convenient time or whatever, that's great too, so I would leave that to you guys to,
does the 29th work?
Works
The
for me.
vacancy?
Yes.
To just declare the vacancy?
No, I thought we were keeping.
No,
it
just what are we gonna do for a special meeting to declare the vacancy? We can do that in a special meeting,
I'm fine
any
with the
day,
22nd.
at
Okay.
any
Let's just
particular
keep that
time.
then.
Yeah.
What's that?
Let's just keep it the 22nd.
Okay, will do. We'll leave it the 22nd
very good.
at 6 PM. And again, Alex and I will work through and get back with you on an exact date for us to work through the voting process.
So I guess if you have any other regular business, we're having a regular meeting, so.
Okay, perfect. Then no need to alert the public yet.
Are we doing this next? I'm unaware of what the next item
Are we
Is
adjourning
Enrique,
into
is
executive
this,
session?
are we having a session?
Executive session is on there.
It is?
Yeah,
Is that?
I was not aware.
Oh,
I
it
don't-
is not, that's a typo, I'm sorry, it should not be
Okay.
on
I
there.
checked this earlier.
Yep.
It wasn't
We
there.
could have one and wish each other Merry Christmas, I guess, in private, but I don't think that's by statute.
Break out the scotch.
Well, then, I'll move to adjourn.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.